take that. All right. So make sure that if you have not done that today, that even I don't want you to log out of class, but I would like you to open another window and take the I think it's passive transport quiz. Okay. Please take the passive transport quiz if you have not done that yet today. Again, stay logged in. I don't want you to log out. Okay. Yep. It's just a quiz. I think it's only like 2 or 3 questions. Okay. If you haven't done that, we want you to do that. Otherwise, we are going to do some review with paper markers. So make sure you have paper, markers, pens, colored pencils. And we are also going to do a quick review here on the screen. I think, let me see, I think if I screen share, I don't know, let me see how I want to do this. Let's see, tools. I think, let's try doing a desktop share. All right, let's go over here. Can you see my screen? Everybody see it? Perfect. All right, so let's do this matchup really fast. And what I can do is I can send this to you if you would like to have this document so that you can do this on your own to review. So where does not require energy? Where do we want to move that? Does not require energy. Absolutely. Good job, guys. So does not require energy. We're going to move over here into the passive transport column. Perfect. What about molecules are going to move from high to low? Molecules move from high to low. Which one is that? Active transport or passive? They're moving from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. Lots of molecules to low. Think about it. First started thinking active, and then I saw answers change to passive. Passive is right. So remember, molecules are a lot like us. They don't like to be crowded, right? So if it is an area of high concentration, it's going to be looking to move somewhere that they're going to have more space, right? That's natural. Yes, I'm a molecule too, Jenna. So that tells us then if passive transport is when you move from high to low, then what type of transport moves low to high? Yes. Active transport uses low to high concentration gradient. So which one of these require energy? Good. Active transport. All right, because it requires energy to do things we don't like. Like we talked about yesterday, if I said, hey, I'm going to call your local grocery and I want you to walk in there and pick out the best looking steak you want, like take it, and that you guys would be running to the store. But if I said, hey, would you need to go get cleaning supplies and go to your neighbor's house and clean their house, I'd have to pay you to do that. You're going to be like, no way. That does not sound so great. Okay. All right, which one moves down the concentration gradient? Moves down. Good. Yep. Passive, it moves from low to high, which again is going to give away that this moves against the gradient. It requires energy, it's hard work, it's not normal or what the molecule would typically favor. Where can you find this document? I'm going to give it to you right now so that you can have it to review on your own. Ta-da! Awesome. So we are going to go back up, pull out. You're welcome. So that should be a good resource to utilize as you prepare. So we talked about the cell theory. Who can tell me about the cell theory? It says what's going to be on. It says access denied. I'll work on, let me see. Sharing. Who can I share with? Change to anyone with the link. Copy link. Yes, perfect. All cells come from other cells, right? All cells come from pre-existing cells. Perfect. And cells are the smallest unit of life, right? So let's list what I just said. A cell is the smallest unit of life. What is a group of cells called? Starts with a T. Tissue. Good. A group of cells are tissues. Tissues make what? Good. Groups of organs are what? Organ systems. Absolutely. And organ systems make up organisms. Good job. Can you have the study guide? You absolutely can have the study guide. I will, it is in the classroom. I don't have it on a Google Doc, so it's not a link that I can share. I can't document share like we used to in our other classroom, but I can email it out after class. Okay. Or I could put it in today's plan if that's helpful. Would that be better to stick it in the plan? Sure, I will do that. All right, eukaryote versus prokaryotic cell. Let's draw it. Can someone draw a eukaryotic cell versus a prokaryotic cell? Let's do this to whiteboard. If somebody wants to draw it on the board, you can draw it on the board. Somebody wants to draw it on paper. I'm going to draw it on paper. All right. We have eukaryotes and prokaryotes. So let's split the board here. And we will do eukaryotic cells on one side and prokaryote on the other. Eukaryotic cell, and somebody's got their mic on, which is totally fine. I just want you to know that you have your mic on so that you don't get embarrassed if you don't want to have your mic on. Everybody might just want to do a quick mic check. Like I said, I love having y'all on your mic, so. And that means I can hear you today. All right, so draw me some eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Somebody do some word dissection for me if you aren't a drawer. Write what eukaryote and prokaryote mean. What does a eukaryotic cell mean and a prokaryotic cell mean? Does it mean to be you? You means something. Who remembers? What does a eukaryotic mean to be eukaryotic? EU means true. True what? Ooh, close. It means that, Shania. It's essentially. It does mean enclosed. Yes, EU equals true. Will you put those on the board, Micah and Brianna? EU equals true. So what I'm drawing, anyone else want to show me your drawings that aren't on the board, is eukaryote. I've got a nucleus like some of you have on your board, and I have some DNA inside my nucleus. Now underneath there where I put eukaryote, I'm going to put a dash and put EU equals true. And what is it talking about? A true nucleus. It's the type of cells YOU have. All right, these are good notes to make and get us ready for our test. Okay, so this is a eukaryote. EU equals true. It has a membrane-bound nucleus that protects that DNA. Okay, they are the more organized cells, and they're the type of cells that you and most animals are made of. Did anybody else draw a picture? I'm looking through your webcams. Anybody else draw a picture? Nobody's getting their markers out with me today? You see Caden. Caden, are you drawing?
I was drawing on the board.
Perfect. That's fine.
On the eukaryotic.
That looks great, Caden. I love it. All right, so prokaryotic, I love it. Somebody remind us, pro equals no. All right, pro is no nucleus. So I'm going to draw a cell. I'm going to draw like a capsule-looking cell because bacteria are prokaryotic cells, and they have DNA. Okay, so I'm going to use my same pink marker, and I'm going to just put the DNA, like some of you already have on the board, inside of it. All right. Prokaryotic means it does have DNA. It just doesn't have a nucleus that's protecting the DNA. So prokaryote. Pro, and I'm going to put dash, no nucleus. Okay. Pro equals no nucleus. Will somebody tell me if they're drawing these, they just aren't showing them? Give me in the poll. Green check if you are doing this, but you're not, your webcam's not on. You're like, I'm with you, Mrs. Rittenhouse. If you're not, I want to encourage you to do this. I don't care if it's with one color of a pen, a lined paper, or an index card. This is part of our review. If you're not doing it on paper, please do it on the board with us. And I would love to see you and love to see your drawings. Some of you are artists. Yes, Mila? Mila's an artist herself. She's a good drawer. All right, perfect. So we know the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Let's go back to our show. See what else we need to know, what else we can draw up here. The function of these organelles, we're not probably going to do this today in class. I have a, Caden, I have a quiz for you. I have videos for you. Yes, I didn't forget about it, Wyatt. I'm still trying to figure it out. So review those organelles you're working on your project. So that should help with that. So let's talk about the semi-permeable membrane. All right, let's talk about it. Let's do a whiteboard because we can definitely do some drawings here. Who can help me draw the semi-permeable membrane? What two macromolecules? There are three macromolecules actually involved in this that we discussed in Unit 2, but specifically, it's largely made out of two of them. What are the two macromolecules that are cell membrane? Yes, lipids, carbs, and proteins. Rockstar Kaden. All right, so let's do some drawings of it. So I will do it on my paper, and I want some of you to do it on the board. So we talked about how the membrane has, it looks like this kind of, right? That is a molecule. And it's bilayer. So looks similar to this, right? But a lot. And then we have these little channels within the lipid bilayer. What are those channels made of? Are they carb channels or protein channels?
Protein.
Yes, they are protein channels. Good. Who was that? Little Mike. Kaden. Kaden, you could just like seriously be the teacher today. All right. So this is what I'm doing. I'm not sure what you guys are drawing. This is what my drawing is looking like so far. All right. So you can see this is my protein channel and this is my lipid bilayer. I'm going to continue over here drawing my lipid bilayer. Good. Drawings on the board are good. So semi-permeable. Tell me what semi-permeable means.
I can say.
What is it?
So semi-permeable, I kind of I think of it kind of like a bouncer.
Yes.
Yes.
Bouncer.
So basically, they allow certain things in and not certain things out. And well, they're not.
Yes, Kaden, I'm so proud of you. You remember what I say. Yes, you let
the water
certain things in and certain things out. So semi-permeable means that if we talked about like our doors to our houses, right? Like we can let people in and things in, like our pizza delivery, but like maybe if there's a door-to-door salesman knocking on our door and we peek out, we're like, yeah, no, right? Good. So semi-permeable, will somebody write that on the board? I can write semi-permeable since it's a long name in case someone's nervous that they won't. But then I want somebody to write the definition. Semi-permeable. Perfect. Good. And what does that mean? Somebody write the definition. Lets things in and other things out. Good job, Peyton. Jana, did you draw it? Let me flip over and see it. This is my drawing. Jana, draw it too. There's Dana. Did you draw? No. Sorry. I thought you said you drew it.
in the world. Like in my art group, which is going to start up today, this afternoon in church. I'm not really the art kid. I'm more of the really good writer kid.
That's true.
Painting and sculpting and stuff.
Are you?
I mean, we were making Christmas ornaments one year to bring into the shut-ins. And I made a pig with a Christmas hat. Turns
Oh,
out everyone says I'm really good at making pigs.
that's adorable. A Christmas pig. I like that. So good. Semi determines what. Thank you, Madison. What comes in and comes out. I love our teamwork today. In and out of a cell. So then let's talk about it. We have the semi-permeable membrane. We're going to go to another board. We have the semi-permeable membrane. And in this membrane, we have, these protein channels. I'm going to go ahead and make a line. That's not a very good line, but okay, so this is the membrane. All right, this is outside of the cell. Okay, this is the outside of the cell. This is the inside of the cell. All right. What we're going to do is I want you to draw. Let's do what it would look like. What is osmosis? What is osmosis? What is it? It's the diffusion of a certain type of molecule. What kind of molecule?
Water.
Yes. So let's put this on the board. Osmosis is the diffusion of water. All right. Is diffusion active or passive transport? Yes. Good. Shania, do you mind writing that on the board for me? It is. It's a passive transport because it's moving from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. So, Jana, we should just have you painting these images today. All right, so osmosis is diffusion of water, which is passive transport. Good. Can someone else write high to low? Can someone else write the molecules move high to low? Perfect. Thank you so much. So osmosis is diffusion of water molecules. Can anybody use the board tools to show little blue dots moving across the membrane? So if I just say draw osmosis, I might grab a blue pen and I might put what? Start making some blue dots out here. Can't you make little, yes, shapes? All right, so we can make a bunch, let's make a bunch of little water droplets out here.
That's what I did. All those tiny little dots that you probably can't see, but there's tiny little dots everywhere.
Dude, I see them now. I just thought it was my dirty screen.
Oh,
You're
yes,
so good. Good. Yes, so there's low, high to low. Perfect. All right, so let's do this again. I want you to show me what it would look like if this was a semi-permeable membrane. Oh, whoa, I didn't like that. I am not good with board tools. In fact, Mila should probably do this because Mila is much better. Like, she can write words with her pencil tool. Oh, wow, that is so bad. All right, so here's our membrane. It's really bad.
With this than I do myself.
Yeah, Mila, come draw for us. Mila said she'd draw. Let me get rid of my junky ones. Can you draw 2 lines? Oh, somebody's got it for us. Because mine are not good. Mine are crummy. Peyton's got this. All right, so there's one. You know, can I copy and paste that one? No, I can't. Ah, there we go. Oh, they're helping me. You want to say hello to everyone, Mila? Here. Hop in. Say hey.
Hi.
See Caden's dog down there? Eating his hand. He's got a cute dog. Oh, she's just being playful, I think. Yeah. All right. So if I told you this was active transport, all right, let's write active transport. What does that tell us that we need? What do we need to put in this membrane if we're going to be looking at active transport? We need several things. What do we need? Yes. So we need a protein channel. Does this look like a protein channel? I don't know. Yes. Ooh, I like this protein channel better. Anybody else want to put a protein channel in there? That is a good protein channel. Good job, Kaden. All right. So what do we need? If we are, yes, Shania. So we need to make our molecules on the, let's put low molecules on the inside. Wait, it doesn't really matter. Let's do high molecules on the outside, low on the inside. No, opposite. High molecules on the inside, low on the outside. Okay. And then what else do we need? So let's make some dots. Let's dot up the inside of the cell. What is each one of these protein channels going to need? What did that sodium potassium pump need yesterday? Energy. Yes. Shania is on fire. What form of energy does it need?
Put it on the board.
Good. ATP. So let's put lots of dots on the inside. Dot it out on down here in the inside of the cell. And then not very many outside the cell. We're going to say we're trying to pump stuff in to our cell, even though it's our high concentration, we're going to try to pump it in, which is going to require energy to attach to those protein channels, which I love that you even remembered that spot where that phosphate went. That's perfect. So proud. You guys are doing fantastic. Good. So active transport is the movement of molecules that requires energy. Also requires those protein channels, all right, which is different because osmosis, water can move through that membrane without one of those protein channels, okay? Whereas for like glucose or the sodium and potassium, they're going to need those channels. Now, do all molecules that move through a protein channel, does that mark that it has to be active transport if it goes through a protein channel? Good. No, because we also have a type of diffusion that in which molecules move through channels that don't require energy. Does anybody remember what that is? It's a type of diffusion. It is passive. It's called, it starts with an F. It's a, and then I'm trying to like do this. I could play, let's do this. I'm gonna write it on the, I'm gonna start typing it on the board. Starts with F-A. It's another word for help. Yes, facilitated. Yep, facilitate. facilitated. I was trying to spell that out. Facilitated diffusion. That's when it goes through a protein channel passively, okay, but it's just kind of using it as a way to enter and exit. Awesome. Hey, I'm so proud of you guys today. If you were not drawing at home, these things are like, you can take this with you out of class and now know that you like have notes going into our mid-unit test, right? Which is tomorrow, but I don't care if you take it today, okay? Never care if you take things early. There is a study guide. Is the study guide mandatory? No. Okay, study guides are never mandatory, my friends. All right, they are really good resources though. Okay, really, really good resources. So if you want to do well on the test, it's a good idea to, who's done one? Has anyone done one of the study guides? You want to share your experience? Is it terrible, horrible? How has it helped you? Do you feel like it's been beneficial? Madison saying helpful, Peyton saying yes. Hey, Thomas, I appreciate that. He doesn't remember. All right, but it's gonna help you get ready. Did it help you, Jasmine? Yeah. All right, so those of you that have done it are saying it's beneficial. So take it from your classmates. All right. Yeah, it is. And I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm totally okay with that. You put in this work, I'm fine with it. Wonderful. Well, it is 9:09. I'm not going to keep you any later because you guys are rock stars. Give me a smiley face poll before we leave on how we are feeling after today. I'm actually super duper impressed with how well you're doing with this Unit 2 stuff. Super impressed. Do we feel, how are we feeling? 21 of you have taken my poll. There are a lot more of the 21 of you in the room. How are we feeling? Some, a lot of smileys. The music is, yep, next Friday. End of the month, October 29th. All right. All right. So glad you were here. It's been a great day. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. All right. We have someone that lost their husband that's across town. We're going to go take her a coffee after a bit. Do something nice for somebody today to change their day around. Okay. Let's do it. How many people can we make happy? Bring your stories with you to class on Monday. I want to hear about it. All right. Let's be little world changers. I know. Isn't that sad? So sad. So I'm going to take the girls and we're going to go make her smile. Give her some people. All right. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you soon. Let me know if you need help. Text, email, message. Come to my help session. Have a great day.